It's Thursday the 9th of June 2016 and I'm at Martin's Heron station to do a walk along the Ramblers Route. This is a 26-mile circular route that encircles Broadmoor. I'm only doing a section of it today. I've now walked along a busy main road, at least it's got a pavement, and I've now joined the route of the Ramblers Route. You can see the signs over there. Unfortunately, the Ramblers Route now goes along this busy main road for a while. Well, it goes along this busy main road in the direction I'm going. Now crossing over the busy A322 road on a footbridge. Further Ramblers Route signs, and after the footbridge over the A322, the path goes along through this forest beside the original main road I was following. We're heading for the lookout. At this point we turn left to the lookout. We're now in the area known as the lookout, still on the Ramblers Route. At the lookout, the Ramblers Route goes through the picnic area and then it goes along that path ahead there, past that sign. At this junction, a short way after the last clip, the route bears left. Up there. Now heading up this slope, gravel hill. Ramblers Route passes this trig point. Heading through Bracknell Forest along the Ramblers Route. Very peaceful here. The route ignores the first cross path, and at the second cross path, about 100 yards further on, turns right down there. Still heading along this wide, clear track that in the last clip we turned right into. And here's the first waymark since leaving the lookout. First waymark for the Ramblers Route anyway. And we go down that sandy path there. Given the absence of waymarks, if you do follow my footsteps on this route, it's essential to download the Ramblers Route leaflet. You can download it on the internet. And it's vital to take that left fork shortly after leaving the lookout. There's no indication, no Ramblers Route waymark there to tell you to do that. We're now about to follow part of the Devil's Highway along there, and this is part of a Roman road that once linked London with the abandoned Roman town of Silchester. Still heading along the Devil's Highway. The Devil's Highway and the Ramblers Route now goes down this slope. Hopefully the waymarks will be more frequent now, and that's now at the bottom of the slope. We go through this gate. A short distance further on we have to climb a slope. The route now goes under the A3095 main road. About 175 yards past the road, Ramblers Route turns left down there, and there's actually a waymark. Now heading along this shady path, which is of course part of the Ramblers Route. little bit cooler here. By the way, it's very, very warm and humid today. A pleasant forest view further along the path. Now passing this pond on the left hand side. We've also joined something called the Wokingham Way, which I don't know what that is. I'll have to look it up. The path joins this road called Eastern Lane, and over there that is Broadmoor Mental Hospital. At this point the road turns to the right, but Ramblers Route continues along the path ahead. Now proceeding along the path, which has a fence on the left. For the first time today there are some reasonable views. And there's the path. The path now goes through this wood. Still heading along the partly wooded path. At this point the path turns sharp right and there's a waymark over there. And that's the continuation. Another tricky bit. At this point, keep ahead, even though there's a Ramblers Route sign implying you turn left. Now heading through some more pleasant woodland. At this T-junction, and left through that gate down there. At this junction, Ramblers Route turns right. There's a very great paucity of waymarks for Ramblers Route in this area. I'm following the OS map at this point. Now on the path that we've turned right into, and we're walking across Wildmoor Heath. Now heading across denser woodland through Wildmoor Heath. We now come to a main road by this sign for Wildmoor Heath, and the route continues along a path opposite, which you can see heading down there. Now heading along the bridleway on the other side of the main road. Now heading through more pleasant mixed woodland. The path leads out to this lane. I think it's called Sandy Lane. We now turn right into Chiltern Road. Then we take the first right into Cheviot Road. We now take this footpath on the right off Cheviot Road, down there. The path into some pleasant woodland. Further on the path becomes more open. The path continues beside a sports field on the right. At the end of the sports field, Ramblers Route turns left along here. Ramblers Route now heads along this wide woodland path with a fence on the right. We're now actually walking beside the Guildford to Reading railway line. You can see the railway tracks in this clip, and there's the path ahead. The path in the last clip emerges by Crowthorne station, which I'm now standing on. And this is the end of today's walk along the Ramblers route.